What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Almost Brothers podcast. Today's episode is sponsored by Dunklin County Transit.
DCT, anyone can ride. At Dunklin County Transit, our goal is to provide safe, reliable, and accessible transportation options to meet the diverse needs of not only Dunklin County, but our entire Southeast Missouri community.
We are committed to ensuring that all residents, regardless of their circumstances, age, or income, have access to essential services, healthcare facilities, employment opportunities, and recreational activities, and more.
Through our transport services, we aim to enhance mobility, promote well-being, and foster community connectivity. You can go in the show notes below, click the link to DunklinCountyTransitMalden.com, or you can go to the website dctsmalden.com. That's dctsmalden.com. And don't forget, anyone can ride. You drink, but it's not coffee. You drink coffee for breakfast, but it's not coffee.
I didn't say I didn't say it was coffee. I said I'm drinking this as a meal replacement.
Oh, you said this is my breakfast because I drink coffee for breakfast.
It's Red Bull.
You didn't let
with
me finish
flavoring.
my comment.
Lord have mercy. What are you doing with yourself? I think my coffee's kicking in.
Apparently.
He's feeling extra oozy.
What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode.
Get out of my ears with that.
The Almost Brothers podcast.
Stop.
You
Thank you
sound
for
like
joining
you
us.
sound like one of them pillow talk
Yet again.
radio stations.
We're so glad you've joined
Stop.
us.
This isn't ASMR.
Wherever you find What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Almost Brothers podcast. Thank you for joining us yet again. With me, as always,
You're welcome.
Richie Rich. How's it going? Good. What? You and Ty. So,
Hi.
muted.
Just start off.
It's right off the jump. Muted. Today, we're going to be talking about encouraging one another.
Boom. Encouragement.
Exactly. Encouragement. I find it hard to encourage myself. I'm a good encourager, but hard at kind of encouraging myself.
Right.
You know, so I want to talk about both things of how you can encourage your friends, your family, your spouse, whoever, because Rich, you're on this weight loss journey, man. And you know, you'll send us your weight and we try to encourage you as much as we can. And Tyler, same with you on writing music. We try to encourage you. Oh man, that sounds so good. You know, and trying to encourage one another. But sometimes it feels like the biggest encouragers are the ones that are struggling, just fighting. So how are some of the ways, one, we'll start with just encouraging others. How are some of the ways that you find that people in your life are encouraged? You know, things you say, things you do. You know, I'll try to tell Jamie, you know, just randomly, like, babe, like, I am so thankful and grateful for you. You know, like just the small things that she does that means so much. I try to encourage her in that they mean a lot, that they don't go unseen, you know.
What I used to, for a little while, I sent Jennifer because I get up before dawn most of the time, but I would send her just a little text message so that when she woke up, it'd be the first thing she saw, you know, hey, have a great day, blah, blah, blah. Kind of got out of that. I just realized that.
Oh, just now.
During this
That's
conversation.
what I'm talking about. Having an epiphany. That's what I'm talking about.
But I didn't know that it meant anything to her. And then one day she's like, I want you to know that those make my entire day.
Yeah.
And she just never mentioned. I mean, she wouldn't even respond to the text.
Yeah.
And then
just go, just nothing.
Leave me on red.
Oh, all right.
But you know, she told me that one day that just made her day, that I was thinking of her.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it's about being intentional, you know, listening to what somebody's got going on. And I can't remember what it was. Somebody had something going on. So I set a reminder in my phone for that date. I don't know, it was a court date or something, just to, you know, hey, just letting you know, thinking about you today.
Yeah.
You know, it's just being intentional and listening to what everybody's got going on.
That is good. Ty?
What was the question?
I don't.
muted. So I know one thing for us on the podcast. I'm going to bring you back here in a second. Okay. I want you to sit and think about what you did. Okay. Well, Nathan, shout out to Nathan. He came up to us, and just kind of told us a story about him being at work and listening to the podcast, and to where his boss like came over and thought he was hurt because he was laughing.
Yeah.
And yes. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Tyler hasn't heard the story. Yeah. So he said,
Nope.
I will mute you again. No, he was down like in this machine or whatever.
He made a whole Facebook post
yes,
about it.
oh, it's so funny. And he said he was down there listening and like laughing, like hysterically laughing, and said like his boss like came and said, "Hey, are you okay?" He's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just in here laughing." He said apparently it sounds like he was in a lot of pain. Just laughing. And just hearing that is encouraging. That in itself is like, man, cool. We've got somebody that's enjoying the podcast. Well, and it's awesome getting that feedback.
And that happens. I won't say often, but when it does happen, it's just like somebody will randomly say, "Hey, I heard such and such on the podcast." And it's like, people really listen to this.
Yeah, it's like, oh man,
so
that's
crazy.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, help us all.
What was the question?
How do you encourage others? What's some good ways that you encourage maybe your friends, the people on your worship team, people at your church, your wife? Your foster child?
For me, I know one thing that I like for people to, encouraging me is kind of.
We're not to that part yet.
Well, what I'm getting to.
We're not to that point yet.
What I'm getting to is that I try to reciprocate that, and it's kind of pointing out the small things a little bit, like our drummers have an important role on the team. It's just them. It's really important they know the songs and stuff. So I'll say like, hey, I appreciate you taking the time to know this, and because what you do is important.
Well, that's a really good point that you barely made. It was
thank you.
That it doesn't have to be a giant gesture,
right?
It could be a little, hey, love you, thinking about you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to take a half an hour out of your day to to give somebody that little bit of encouragement.
Man, I hope not. Half an hour? That's a lot.
Encouraging.
I'm an encouraging human being. Sit down. Have a seat.
You got some time?
Need to talk with you.
You got some time to be encouraged? Yeah, I got a few minutes.
I'm gonna encourage the crap out of you. Like, sit down.
Sit down and take my encouragement.
I got a few minutes. I need at least half an hour. Wait. Now we're gonna have to start scheduling these encouragements.
I take it serious.
Yeah, but man, it when you have somebody that just does that, encourages you and kind of pours into you. It can just lift your day. You could already be having a good day or feeling oozy.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Feeling oozy.
I got to get an Urban Dictionary. Like, I'm so lost.
But it could just lift your spirits. It could just make you realize, man, it's not unseen, it's not unheard, and it could even put away your doubt. That's what many times happens to me when I preach, when I'm doing something, and someone says, "Hey, that really, really reached me or touched me." That encourages me, because a lot of times I'm doubting, like, oh man, was that good? Did they get anything out of it? Like, man, I wanted to say this or that. And it really does. It kind of lifts me out of that. Like, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody got it.
I feel the same way as a worship leader.
Yeah.
It's like,
just like, oh man, that was good. Like, I thought it was.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I thought it was bad.
Were you listening to what I was doing?
Yeah.
Did you have earphones in?
You ever been discouraged by somebody afterwards? It's the worst. It's like it's just
Who
like
does that?
It's like a nuclear bomb just going on. Just like, oh, I thought I killed it.
No, I've never had. That's terrible.
It's like, yeah, oh yeah, I've had that happen where it's like, yeah, I thought you were going to kind of bring it around and really drive home that last point, but it never really happened. But it was
didn't land the
good.
plane.
Other than, and it's like,
you didn't land the plane. You're still in the air.
Well, I'm in the first part of a series. Like, I'm not even done yet. Like, man, I literally had that happen probably 6 months ago.
Throat punch.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, okay, well, good thing it's a series that it's like, can you imagine watching episode 1 of a series and going, well, there's a mystery going on. I don't know why they didn't tell us who it was. Like,
That's how Jennifer watches TV.
It's the whole point of the series. Like,
I watched an episode and I didn't care for it.
Man.
So we're done.
it's like you watch Iron Man and be like, "Where's Thanos?" The heck.
I don't think I've ever had anyone come up to me.
Maybe it's just
and
because I
being
suck.
Encouraging.
I don't think that's it.
But I will say, as a musician, one of the most discouraging things is when you're playing in front of people and you finish a song and it's just crickets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or during the song, they're just looking at you.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah.
It's pretty discouraging. It's one thing if it's church, I guess, but we're playing out.
It's the worst if it's church. Church should be worshiping with you.
Well, I mean, like
in public, it's more of a performance.
Yeah.
So
well, and that's what he's saying. In public, it's general music. You know, in church, you kind of know what to expect.
Yeah. I'm not looking for people to, clap for us. Right. If people still got their hands raised, keep them raised. Don't bring them down and start clapping.
Yeah.
But like, just, I don't know. Yeah. Like kind of like when you say, can someone give me an amen? And it's just
nobody
crickets.
does.
Amen. No. Moving on. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's why I'll try to make a joke out of, because sometimes jokes just don't land.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try to make a joke out of the joke not landing. Right. I'll say a joke and it's like, I found that funnier than what y'all did. Moving on. So, and then that usually gets them to laugh, It's like, okay, we're moving on. So it's like, okay, that one didn't land. Let's move past that and act like this didn't happen.
It's an acquired taste in humor.
It is. Yeah.
Well, Mike Simmons is an acquired taste.
I
don't dox me right here on the.
Don't what?
Dox.
You
don't know what that is
my
either?
Urban Dictionary.
Oh my gosh! All right, Grandpa. Gosh. Oh,
so you going to tell me what it means, or
putting all your personal information out?
Anyways.
Oh, that's dumb. But all right.
Yeah.
Hey, watch your language.
So moving on, moving on to how you yourself like to be encouraged.
So here's a big one.
Because some people, sorry, hold up, mute. Because some people, they don't take encouragement well at all.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
you try to, and they're like,
and there's such a
you trying to suck up. It's like, no, I'm just trying to.
Or they're Debbie Downer, like, no, I really, no.
It's like, oh man, you're awesome. No, I'm really not. I'm not at all.
You know what? Like, you're right. You suck.
It's like, oh gosh.
Jennifer Ashley Randall.
Oh snap! Now you're doxing Jennifer.
Yes,
Dang,
literally.
What's their social
that's
too?
Her dox. Hang on, let me get it for you. You don't want to steal that identity. Trust me. Nobody. I don't even want my identity. But anyway, she is the worst. Hey, you're really pretty today. Oh, thanks.
Right. It's like
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Right.
I mean,
I think you are. Like, yeah.
okay. No, you're not. Take that.
Right.
I mean,
it's just like, man.
Yeah, which I am my own worst enemy. Like anything that I do, I just think I do terrible at it.
Yeah.
And it's always been a problem, I guess. But it's kind of I have a weird mix of confidence and self-consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Because I portray confidence while feeling self-conscious.
Yeah. That's good.
Sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. That's how I got my degree.
Like, yeah. Killed it. Did I? I don't think I did. I think I messed up like 6 times.
Are you sure I get this?
Because we have a couple of our youth that I'm starting to bring onto the worship team. I remember their first Sunday, or not Sunday, Wednesday, because I had them doing worship on Wednesdays, and I'm now going to start bringing on Sundays. Their first Wednesday on stage in front of their peers and the rest of the youth got off, and I was like, "So is it as nerve-wracking as you thought?" And they're like, "It was a little more." And then the next time I was like, "Y'all nervous?" They're like, "Oh yeah." I was like, well, it's kind of like sleep. You kind of have to, if you're not like just dead tired, you kind of have to, close your eyes and act like you're asleep before you actually fall asleep. Put it out there like you are confident, and eventually you'll get there.
You'll get into that confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Well, it's kind of like I can't remember what the pastor's name. But basically he was saying, like in like worship, he'll make himself worship, and when he doesn't feel like it, and his spiritual self will catch up to him physically.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have to do it. You have to lift your hands when you don't feel like it, and then all of a sudden you start feeling like it. Now you're like, oh man, okay, let's go. That's good. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Well, hey there. This is Mike from the Almost Brothers podcast. We want to thank you for checking out this episode. We want to ask you, has this podcast encouraged you in any way and you would like to give back? Well, guess what? We have a way that you can do that. Okay, you could do $3, $5, $8, or $10 a month. What this does is this helps financially support the show so we can continue to put out good content and encourage you. So if you've got time, go down in the show notes and click on that support button that will take you to the page to where you can give back and help us to continue this thing. Back to the episode.
And I'm ridiculously nervous anytime I sing with the praise team or I preach or even and I'm getting better at it, like not better at it, but better at preparing and being ready and being able to put those nerves aside. And I have found the more prepared I am, the less nervous I am.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I still, and it's because it's such a big deal, right? I mean, you're leading worship, you're bringing in the presence of God. It's kind of important. You're preaching the word of God. It's important. You're teaching, whatever it is you're doing. It's important. So you don't want to ever take that for granted.
Yeah. There's freedom in preparation.
Yeah.
Because
write that down.
You're controlling the things that you can control, which is yourself.
Right.
And that's and understanding that is will help build that, confidence and self-assurance in yourself, knowing that what it is, whatever it is that you are doing, what you're doing. Right. However, if it's, if you're in front of people or whatever, they react how they react, but you are in control of yourself.
Control the controllables.
Yes.
That's what we say in coaching.
Yeah.
You can't control whether they're going to make the shot or not, but you can control the controllables. You could try to play good D. You can strategize, do what you can to have people in the right place, and then let everything fall where it will. And then
it drives me crazy to hear ball teams. That ref had it out for us. If you didn't foul people, you wouldn't be called for a foul.
We were just talking about this the other day in our staff meeting about some parents or whatever, and I was like, I've been at games where, because me and you, Michael, for those who can't see, I'm pointing to me and Michael. We know the rules of basketball, and we know what an actual travel is. Yeah. We know what an actual foul is, and then you hear, "Oh, that was a travel." No, they get 2 steps towards the.
It wasn't, but okay. That's what always kills me. It's like a parent will yell, like I'll be coaching or whatever, and a parent will yell, "Well, get up there, go play defense." I had one parent, his son was on the team, and it drove me crazy. One of our better players had 4 fouls. 5 fouls, you foul out. Right. Okay, had 4 fouls. So I tell him, give him some space. His dad yells from the stage, get up on him, what are you doing? Go, try to take the ball. Went, fouled out.
Dang.
He's walking off the court. I turn around and look, and he goes, "That's my bad, coach." I was like,
yeah,
it is. You're right.
I never
like shut up.
One of the staff members was talking about there was a soccer game, and there was one dad that was like not yelling, but like loudly trying to coach from the sidelines. I think it was that his daughter. It was a soccer game, and not only him, but like some other parents were like, listen to your father, sweetheart.
Right.
And
right. It's like, no, your father hasn't been at practice. Your coach has.
My mother was the world's worst when I played Little League. She was that mom, dude. It was so bad.
Don't even know the rules of the game. Like, swing it every pitch. What are you doing?
I love being at your games and you get mad about, hey, sit down, coach. You shut your mouth.
It's like, dude, man,
I'm working here.
What's the matter with you, man?
Hey, Coach Simmons, you mad?
Man, bro.
Hey, get you a sucker.
Man, that's what. Yeah. That's funny. I know, like there's ways where Jamie will, it's like she knows. Again, I bring her up a lot, but it's like she knows when I need it. You what?
So it's like you like her.
A little bit. She knows the exact time when I need it. Like we'll come home from church or whatever, and it's in between services, and she's like, "Babe, that was really good this morning." And it's just like, really? Well, thank you. It's like she knew.
Yeah.
She almost read my mind and how I was feeling because I'm sitting there just, like, man.
I think it's so cool. Like, you know, like in a marriage, you over time, you know that person so well just by like the tiniest little thing that you notice about them, you know how to respond to that. Like I know just based on Liv's face or if she's bouncing her leg, there's something going on.
Yeah, like what are you thinking about? You okay? Yeah.
And that's generally our spouse is the one we want to impress the most. You know, so that encouragement from them it means more than just a random person.
Yeah. So, in saying all this, I just want to encourage you all a little bit today.
No, you don't.
Well, I just want to tell you, muted. I just want to tell you, Richard.
I'm stuck in a mic.
I just want to tell you, I'm so proud of you and your weight loss journey, man. You're doing a great, great job.
You know,
every time you send just a text, just like, hey, I'm down to this, I'm down to this, I'm down to this. It is so awesome because we joke with you on here a lot about it, and
yes, a lot.
And we mess with you a lot. But man, we are
negative reinforcement,
right?
Right.
We really are proud of you, man. You're doing a great job, and just stepping in to help teach and help do stuff here at the church. It's awesome, man, and I appreciate you, and I'm just really proud of you to watch where you've come from and where you are now.
Thank you.
I was telling Liv that. She's like, where did he start? I was like, I think he's like 324. She's like, that's insane.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I'm at a point to where I'm kind of losing like 4 or 5 pounds a week
now. Yeah.
So it's pretty awesome.
It's just awesome. Tyler.
What?
You.
Me.
I don't have to mute you, do I?
I'm good.
Okay.
Mute him. Do it.
You. Muted. You. I think you get self-conscious when it comes to music so bad.
Yes.
To the point of being in the middle of praise and worship, messing up and thinking everybody saw this, so you have to say something and fix it. But you are so anointed and gifted.
Oil.
And you are so gifted and anointed in singing. And I never want you to get to the point to where you know it, like you're walking in that, like I know I'm good, but I want you to get to that point to where you have that confidence, knowing that not the music is good, but lives are being changed because of your music. That is so much more important than just the music being good. There's a lot of people that can put out good music. There's not a lot of people that's music can change lives, and you are one of those. So keep it up, man. Hearing the new songs, hearing the lyrics and all this, you kind of just started stepping your toes into songwriting, and to hear some of your stuff is really awesome. And man, I'm just proud of you, seeing where you've come from being the one going, yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to kind of step up and lead, and I don't know, to now somebody who is leading, who is affecting people, and lives are being changed. You're doing great, man, and I love you.
Thanks. Dang it.
All right, y'all are unmuted.
Well, while we are encouraging, because why not let Mike get encouraged also?
I'll see you on the show.
That's messed up, man.
I know you struggle with your own confidence.
No.
Yeah, but the fact that you have built a culture, not only in this church but in our old remnant family, that follow you in these ministries, not you but God through you, is a testimony to your leadership ability. You know, it's I swear, Tyler.
What'd you do?
Not only is that an anointing of its own, but you know, we talk about this also, that talking to you away from church and then the person that the Holy Spirit brings out on stage, They're two totally different people. God doesn't use people unless he has a purpose for people. And you are anointed to do what you are currently doing.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the truth.
Truth.
It is one whole fact.
It is one. It's not
technically
two.
it's
One whole
multiple facts.
One
but-
whole fact. Oh, and it's you care about people.
Yep.
And that's a very, I think that's next to love of God, the most important quality in a pastor and someone leading the church.
For sure.
Yep.
Because it's that because there's the whole world has a negative view on Christians, and it's pastors like you that it's your responsibility to and all Christians too, but in that position to change those views and change those opinions.
Yeah. That's awesome. I feel encouraged.
Feeling
awesome.
oozy?
I'm feeling my oozy level.
It's
went
feeling
up to,
oozy.
went up to
Hey,
9.
It's just me, Oos.
He's like, yeah, I'm sorry.
You don't even know.
You'll get
Y'all are
it.
so
You'll get it.
stupid.
You go home, do some research, and then you'll get it.
I don't care enough to do that research.
Also, we want to encourage our listeners. Every single one of you has a purpose, has a reason for being here. We don't know where you are on your journey with Jesus. You may have been saved for 50 years. You may not know Jesus. That's okay. You still have purpose. You still have a reason for being here. So be encouraged today that you are making a difference in someone's life, that you have meaning, you have purpose. You're not here for no reason. You have value,
Absolutely.
and we love you. I don't care if I've never met you. You could be in, we've got listeners in different countries, you know, 1,000 miles away. We love you, and you have purpose.
Yes, we do. And yes, you do.
And yes, we
We got to do the. That's what's up.
That's
So,
also
yeah,
a
we didn't do
whole,
it
that's
last-
also a whole fact.
that's a whole fact.
One
whole
fact and a half.
So now we're going to move into a segment that we call That's What's Up. That's What's Up.
I told you not to do that.
Oh, okay. Something that you've been listening to, watching, music, movie, TV show, whatever it may be that you are really enjoying
I'm going
this
to go
week.
first this week.
Okay. You usually go first. We don't have a boo button. Sorry.
I'll do it.
And now I'm less encouraged.
And all that just got wiped away.
So I was excited about the American Idol finale, right?
Yeah.
Check that box. But
Yeah.
I saw a spoiler
Oh, it ruined
on
it for
the
you.
winner,
Yep.
and it was the one person
You didn't want
that
to
I
win.
did not want to win.
Dang.
So now I'm hurt. But
I tried to tell you they would hurt you, Richard.
they did. They hurt my feelings. But, he's an amazing singer. It's just his general attitude. He's like one of those guys that just knows he's good and doesn't give a crap. But
Well, on it, and that's where it gets to the point where I don't like those shows, is that, oh, yeah, he's a really good singer. It's like, they're all really good singers. Like,
Yeah.
what do they have that it factor? And
Right.
it seems like a lot of them that come out of that don't have that. So it's like, oh, here's the winner. It's like, why were they the winner over someone else when everybody was outstanding
Yeah.
singers? Like,
Yeah.
what made them the one?
One thing I'm not liking about shows like American Idol anymore is how much of a factor social media comes into play.
Right.
Because ain't no one that's on TikTok that has 100 followers and on any social media is going to win that.
Right.
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 Guarantee before he even got on the show, he had hundreds of thousands.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, probably.
Maybe million.
And that's exactly the thing. It's kind of like every winner I've seen in the past few years is kind of a result of where the popular culture is at that
Right.
moment. So it's like, oh, so-and-so's a winner, and they have a distinct feature that goes along with where culture is at that moment, as opposed to being, oh, this is somebody that's just got something different
Right.
than the rest of them.
And you say all the time that nobody cares about American Idol, whatever. The finale got 26 million votes.
Yeah, don't care.
That's a lot.
How many of those
That's
are
a
double
lot
votes?
well, you get 10 per method or whatever.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. 26 million is a lot of
That's
votes.
stupid.
But that's not all I have.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So just
Well, no, I'm still talking
Pump
about
the
American
brakes.
Idol.
okay.
But like, when Kelly Clarkson won, she had, like, you see clearly, like, she's different than the rest.
Yeah.
Like, they're all good singers, but she's got something different. When Carrie Underwood won, she's got something different.
Right.
Even the ones that didn't go on to have a great career, what is it, Adam Lambert? He had a good career, but you see, he had something different.
I mean, he's still. I mean, he headlined the Queen tour.
Right, I know. I know he's got it, but he's just not as big. Most people wouldn't know that.
David
name.
Archuleta.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like you look at him and you're like, yes, I've got it. They've got something. Daughtry, right? One.
Chris Daughtry.
Yeah.
He was runner up, or I think he made it to one of the last couple rounds.
Yeah, but it's like now it seems like the person wins and it's just a popularity contest.
Right.
That's 100% what it is.
Yeah. Well, the top three, it was pretty cool. So the top three you can see representing three totally different musical genres.
Yeah.
You got a country singer, a Christian artist, and an R&B artist, and they all represent their genre really, really well. Like they're going top 10 in American Idol has a real shot at making something out of themselves.
Yep. Yeah. Well, what else?
So I said a couple weeks ago I was starting a new series, fantasy book series.
Yep.
Called the Alex Rogers series. Well, I am on book 4 of that series, and it is really good. It's not
a lot of reading.
It's audiobooks, but still
A lot of listening.
It's a lot of listening, but they still don't reach Helldivers.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Helldivers is the one I really want to get into. I remember you talking about that series, and that's like what, like a dystopian. Yeah, like the world is in chaos,
post-apocalyptic kind of thing.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
One of my favorite genres of books, but this is a really good one too. But this is a fantasy series, dragons, magic, that kind of thing, and it's a really good series. It's well written, well read.
Have you ever? Oh, what is? I'll think of it later, and I'm going to ask you on a book series that it's almost like comic book like, but it is a book series. It's not. It doesn't have like drawings and stuff like that, but the storytelling is very comic book like. Yeah, but I'll have to remember later on. Cool. You know what it was, but
there's like. Helldivers has like 12 books, and then there is a prequel that he's coming out with. They kind
of spin off, and that's how that series was. It kind of like spins off.
It's not our fault you can't read. All right,
I can read. I just don't like reading.
Okay, Tyler, what do you have?
I'll tell you what I got. We just started Reacher.
That would be the point of a podcast, to tell us what you've got.
Let me show you. We started Reacher. Yeah. Let's see.
What did you start? Suits LA?
No, we have not yet.
Okay, I remember you saying something about it.
I keep forgetting to start it.
It's on the list.
Yeah. We are actually going to start. Me and Inman are going to start taking jiu-jitsu classes.
Nice.
I went to one last night.
Yeah.
I'm very sore.
Yeah. Where's it at?
Dexter.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm very sore, very humbled.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you get. Yeah. I had some buddies that did that, which they mixed martial arts fought, so they had different styles that they did, and I went and rolled around a little bit, and you 110-pound dude, you're like, oh man, I've got this. I didn't have it. I didn't have it, Tyler.
Why can't I breathe?
I didn't. Why am I seeing the bottom of my foot? Like I'm not supposed to be seeing that.
Yeah. So I went to they let you take the first class free to try it out. So I did that last night. We're taking Inman to do, because they have a kids class for his age next Tuesday.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You want to hear the weird reason I've never done anything like that?
Is it because I don't know. Never mind.
Because I don't like feet.
That's fair. Yeah. I don't like feet either. Yeah, but that's what I don't think about.
That's all done barefoot.
Yeah,
I don't want other people's feet in my face and junk in my face. And no,
okay, that's fair. That's just one of the things I don't think about. But no,
now you will.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thank you.
Did I say we were going? Cancel.
Yeah. No, we wanted to put him in something that would boost his confidence, and I mean, if there's any form of martial arts that has real life
application,
like complete real life application, is jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's what I've always loved about MMA is there's no other sport that has the level of sportsmanship that MMA does. Mm-hmm. Like they can,
for the most part, there are some outliers. Yeah,
but I mean, they beat the tar out of each other for 3-5 rounds, and then it's all respect afterwards. I mean, it's an amazing thing.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Good luck with that.
Yeah,
I'm sore.
I'm sore.
Oh, and it is so crazy to think of like, because I rolled with a blue belt and a brown belt, and then I rolled with the instructor. You know, obviously taking it very easy on me, and I just the whole time I'm thinking, man, they're just dangerous people.
Yeah.
Well, it's people like BJ Penn, you know, that just world class. Hoist Gracie was a legend, is a legend.
And they're usually like the most like chill people too. You know, you never see them and it's, you know,
they don't have to be.
Right. Yeah. Like last resort, make you smell your own toenails.
Yeah.
That's oof.
And
my bad.
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't like it.
And the one thing I liked about class last night is he didn't like teach in like and this is, you know, in a like a competition type instruction, but he was like, okay, so say you're out somewhere at a bar or whatever, and some guys, you know, trying to get in your face, and he's teaching it with real life application.
Right. Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
That is. Who is the
Ray Carrillo?
That's what I thought.
That's awesome.
I used to work for him years ago at Holloway Distributing.
Oh yeah.
Awesome dude.
Yeah, he's real cool. Liv actually did Taekwondo with him.
Oh yeah.
When she was
he's been doing it. He's been doing it for
years. Yeah.
Well, I'm on summertime movie kick now.
Yeah. I'm
in movie mode. So now every Monday I plan on going to the theater to watch a movie.
If you can find one.
If I could find one to watch. So now I every time I go in, I've done this for years now anyway. I love previews. I love watching the previews of upcoming movies. So I'll just write them down in my notes. There's a few ones. You're going to be surprised at one of these. Okay. But you got Superman coming out 28 years later. Tron, a movie called Together. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Mission Impossible comes out this upcoming week.
I've got to get caught up. I've watched the first 3.
Oh my gosh. They're so
20 to go.
So good. And this is supposed to be the last one.
Yeah.
Wasn't the last one supposed to be the last one?
No. It was part 1.
Hey, get off Tom Cruise, all right?
Lilo and Stitch. I know the kids are wanting to watch that. Mm-hmm. And there is a movie. I am shocked. I was like watching them like, I really want to see this movie. It is starring Brad Pitt.
What?
It looks great.
And let me guess, it's because of a supporting cast, not because
probably.
Of him.
But
right.
It looks like it's kind of he's kind of the main.
Get a little encouragement.
Yeah, he's going to get a little encouragement. He's getting my ticket money. So it's F1. It's about F1. It looks
racing.
Great. I guess he's like the aging F1 driver, and he's got like the up and coming young stud kid, and it looks fantastic. It really does. It was the first time I heard anything about it, saw the previews, it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to see that as soon as it comes out.
As a general rule, I'm not a big fan of like racetrack racing movies. Like Days of Thunder was pretty good.
Yeah.
But you had that movie Driven with Stallone. Yeah. It was okay.
Cars.
Gran Turismo.
Cars.
That's not. It's not even in the same. It's not even in this conversation.
Talladega Nights.
Oh,
that was not a racing movie. That was a comedy movie.
It was a
anyway.
Racing movie isn't a genre of movies. We realize that, right?
It's
action, drama,
it's like a topic of movie.
Look, my point is
the topic was racing
based around racing.
That's what Talladega Nights is.
It was.
Talladega Nights has more racing in it than Tropic Thunder.
And
or than not Tropic Thunder.
And crepes.
But, yeah.
It was all about racing and crepes.
I no longer want to make my point.
You put a crack in my arm like a crack in the Liberty Bell. That's what he says.
You break my arm, Pepe Le Pew.
He did it. Oh, he broke it.
Okay, let's calm down.
Sorry. It's really, really funny. You haven't even seen it.
I have seen it.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay.
It's okay.
It's hilarious.
I'm not a big Will Ferrell
Fun
fan.
fact. Yeah. One of my exes from college, her uncle was Will Smith's stunt double in that movie.
Will Smith wasn't in that movie, but...
All right, not Will Smith, Will Ferrell.
There you go.
What did he need a stunt double for? To climb out of the car in his underwear?
He was on fire.
Yeah.
I'm on fire. So I stopped the invisible fire from burning my friend.
It's so fun. Oh, Bobby, it's embarrassing.
Come on, man.
Don't you stab yourself with that knife, Bobby.
I'm going to do it. You are not paralyzed. You have to like you cut it out. You have to cut around it. Like what?
Give it to me straight, dog. How long is it gonna be in the chair? Oh,
no,
he just found that in the hallway. He's fine.
Maybe it's better than I remember.
It's like, so he's like out there playing basketball, like kicking people away.
You
Like,
know what would be so funny? Did you ever watch the movie Be Kind, Rewind? With
oh
Jack
yeah,
Black?
it's been a while. Yeah,
That would be the funniest thing if someone just remade these movies so low budget.
Yes.
Oh man,
and just redid parts of it. Yeah,
That's so funny.
That's how we could spend time together.
oh, absolutely.
gosh.
Remaking. Oh, that would be the funnest. Like that'd be the best.
We'd have to dip into the podcast budget, which
Right.
is
Zero.
Speaking of, we have merch, so we have new hats. Let us know if you'd like to get one. Hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be. Let us know. They're great quality. We're really excited about them. So let us know if you'd like to grab a hat. And also make sure if you would like to, you can help sponsor the podcast. Okay, you can do $3, $5, $8, or $10 a month. You can cancel anytime. All it does, it goes to help pay for, we have to pay for uploading, for editing, all these things. And like I said, we're about to be going on camera. So we've got stuff that we're having to get and set up. And
$10 will get you a shout out.
write that down.
You never told us what the name of the Brad Pitt movie was.
Yeah, I did. F1.
Yeah.
You did. I just forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
Wow.
talk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
And then it went downhill from there.
It's okay. I mean, we still love you, Rich.
Hey, listeners, we just want to thank you for your continued support for the Almost Brothers podcast. Do us a favor and go to your favorite platform and rate us and like us and share with everyone that you know. Thank you so much. Love you.